Good evening and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Frugal 911 Operator Edition, Episode 3. Now, when we were last here, we had just finished up our duty station in Chicago, which unlocked San Francisco for us. Now, we've never tried San Francisco. As we said when we started this series, this is a fairly new game to us, so this will be a new experience for all of us concerned, and we'll see how things go. Keep your fingers crossed, because I have no idea what to expect here. All right, we're going to keep going with easy, because I'm not quite sure we're ready up for normal yet. And getting ready to go now. Okay, so we've got, this is a new vehicle for us, a fire vehicle, a fireman's pickup, which is faster than a fireman's truck, however, lacks professional tools. Faster transport, okay. And we have medical transport, can be used to transport people to the hospital, but obviously they're not going to be able to administer a lot of medical aid there. All right, so we've got 2 pumper trucks, a technical truck, and a Helitack special helicopter for firefighting purposes. All right, so there's another new vehicle for us. Now we've got a helicopter, medical transport, 3 ambulances, 1 police van, 2 squad cars, and 2 motorcycle officers. Okay, let's see what kind of staff we have still in the background. We've got 2 firefighters and 2 vehicles. All right, so the fireman's pickup, since we do have the 2 firefighters in our back pocket, why don't we go ahead and make a new team. Oops, we did not want to do that. Put him back up there. Back. No, too far. There we go. Okay, new team. And we're going to put the transport there. All right, like I said, I've never seen this vehicle, so I'm not quite sure how he'll be utilized, or they'll be utilized, I should say, best, but we will experiment with this. All right, so all of our officers are armed. We don't have any bulletproof vests, which makes me a little bit nervous. Use the time involved in resolving cases, police only. Well, that'll be handy to have down the road, but we can't afford that right now. Most we can do is perhaps hire maybe one additional police officer, and we can put him in the van to help with the, there you go, we'll recruit him. Yes, I would like to hire Elijah. And Elijah can go work in the police van. Welcome to the police force, Elijah. Baptism by fire. Okay, so let's go ahead and start our deployment. And let's look at our map. Okay, so we're dealing with this quadrant of the city here. We've got motorcycle. Why don't we move one of these motorcycles over here? We've got squad car. So 1 squad car over here. Police van pretty much in the middle. Now we've got, well, let's look at our units here, because I think we've got some double stacked here that I can't see, because we've got 1 ambulance there. You can go over there. He can go here. See, they did stack them up. All right. So now again, we've got the helicopter here. So again, let's get that centrally located for faster response times. We got 2 pumper trucks. So we'll put 1 here, and we'll move him over here. And then our transport truck we'll put in the middle along with our technical truck. All right, so I think we've got a pretty good setup going on here. which hopefully should allow us to respond quickly except to the farthest corners, which of course means that's where all our calls are going to come from. But we'll take our chances. All right, it's fired up. Okay. Oh, we've got an incident and a woman's pickpocket. Suspect is running. Okay. We'll get a squad car going there because we're going to have to lock somebody up, and that motorcycle officer is not going to be able to do that. All right. Oh, and we have a fire. A car was left on the road blocking traffic, so we need a technical job. So, which means we're going to need the technical truck. Oh, we got a call. Here we go.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello. There was a car collision.
Where did the collision happen?
Around.
Are there any injuries?
Yes, 2 people have some injuries.
When did it happen?
Just a moment ago.
Are any of the vehicles blocking traffic?
No, they're not.
Do you know who caused the accident?
The other driver is obviously drunk.
All right, sir. Please wait for the emergency services to arrive.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Obviously, we've got a drunk driver who's probably going to be locked up. Obviously, we have 2 injured parties. Let's get this squad car back up here. And what do we've got here? We've got suspects entering a house, possibly with hostile intentions. 3 suspects, which means we're going to roll the van. And you know, let's go ahead and roll the police officer. And we've got 1 injured. So we're going to go ahead and rock the ambulance. All right. So let's get this police van going. And let's see how the call's progressing here. He's getting a ticket. He's being treated. And in 30 seconds, that one will be done. Oh, we got a new incident up here. Or down here. A person has reported a broken bone by falling. All right, so let's just send that ambulance over there. Although, I don't know, maybe we could have solved that with medical transport, but we'll go ahead and let that go. All right. All right. So move him up. And over there. So again, since we're moving him over here, let's move him back there to maintain our coverage. Oh, another incident. And we have a technical job. And he's all the way. Oh, we've got a call coming in.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? There was a robbery.
Where did this happen?
Around.
How long ago did this happen?
Just a few minutes ago.
Do you have any injuries?
No, I think we're fine.
Are your attackers still in the area?
They took a car and drove away.
Can you describe the car?
It was a black van, but I didn't see the plate.
We'll take care of it. Just wait for emergency services to arrive.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, so we'll send a motorcycle cop over there because we're not sure if we've seen anyone, but we'll get a response there. And let's go ahead and send the squad car that way because it looks like we may find the guy, which means we'll need to transport him. But in the meantime, our person found unconscious. That's kind of a no-brainer. Just send an ambulance that way. All right, what's going on here? Got 2 suspects. And there we go. And we can start resolving the situation. Now, we can go ahead and send him out because we don't need him anymore. Oh, goodness. We're going to need a medic here. Well, that's what happens when you get in a gunfight with the police. You're going to get hurt. It looks like heavily injured, so Not the brightest bulb in the lamp. All right, new incident. What do we got up here? We got a armed robbery, so that looks like a job for a van
Waiting for instructions.
and a motorcycle officer.
Got injured going to hospital.
Oh,
On my way.
call coming in.
911, what's your emergency?
A murder has been committed.
Where did this happen?
Oh my. Okay.
Could you tell me who's the murderer?
I am.
How did it happen?
It was we had an argument. It was self-defense.
What do you mean by self-defense?
She had a knife.
Do you have a weapon?
Yeah, I have a gun.
You're going to need to put the gun away, okay?
Yes, I'll put it on the table. I'm nowhere near the gun.
Stay where you are. Wait for the police. They're going to be there shortly. They'll take care of this.
Okay, I'll wait. Thank you.
Okay. So, obviously, we're sending a squad car because somebody's probably going to jail tonight. And looks like we have 2 police officers on. We need an ambulance. Let's get an ambulance out that way. And let's go ahead and send a helicopter. All right, medical here. Twisted foot. I think, oops. Since medical transport might help find I clicked the helicopter correctly. All right. And we'll send the ambulance here as well. All right. So, suspect, he's armed. We've got an heavily injured officer. All right. And car reported driving through a red light. So, police officer can easily handle that.
Requesting support. Requesting support.
All right, where are we requesting support?
What are the orders?
All right,
What are the orders? 10-4.
let's send him that way.
Injured on board.
All right, and all right, we've got a new call. Here we go.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? There's an unconscious man here on the pavement.
Where are you calling from?
Around.
Is he breathing?
Yeah, I think he's breathing.
Does he have any visible injuries?
A black eye. And there's some blood on his face.
Is it possible he's drunk?
Yeah, he smells like hell. Completely drunk.
I'll send someone right away.
Bye.
Okay, so I don't know if that one's going to require police intervention or not. If we're going to lock him up, we're just going to send him off to the hospital. But either way, we got a new incident down here. Well, we got 3 suspects, 2 police officers. That's never a good thing. So let's send a motorcycle officer that way. Car reported driving through a red light. So
What are the orders?
again, we'll send a police officer there. All right, and we've got an injured officer.
10-4.
So let's send an ambulance there. Although it doesn't say.
Standing by.
That he needs one. We're going to send one just in case. All right, new incident. And we have a police, and so gangs are fighting using clubs. 6 armed suspects. So we're going to do an all hands on deck here.
On my way.
Ready for the next? I'm listening. Right away.
And
I'm listening.
how are we doing down here? All right, let's send him up.
Understood.
Send him up.
Right away.
All right.
Standing by.
All right.
For instructions.
We're going to send everybody. We got a fire here. Neighborhood dumpster fire. Okay, so
Understood.
another call coming in. Here we go.
911, what's your emergency?
Help! My kitchen is on fire!
Where are you calling calling from? What's on fire?
Oil in the frying pan.
Okay. Do you have a fire extinguisher?
No.
Okay. Get yourself and anyone else that's in the house out of the house now. The fire department will be there soon.
Okay, we don't want to
Okay.
spend water on that because water on a grease fire would be very bad news. So it's, again, it's one of those cases where if you didn't already know that, you would want to be reading tips too, because if you had advised her to send a damp towel or water on that, that would have been an unpleasant situation.
Requesting support.
All right, where is he requesting support? Who's under fire?
Reporting. We're done here.
All right, we've got police intervention. We will send. These guys are on site.
I'm listening. Right away.
All right. And we've got 2 injured parties, so let's send
Affirmative.
another ambulance.
Reporting. Standing by.
All right, they're done there.
Over there.
All right, so we don't have a lot of coverage down this way, but
Ready. 10-4.
hopefully we won't get any action here. Okay, we got people being arrested here. We got 2 injured parties.
Going to hospital.
Helicopter's taken 1, and he's going to be resolved.
Injured on board.
Okay, he's on his way. And all right. So we got, what, 50 some seconds before the rest of this is resolved. And 1 more. All right, so that actually turned out pretty well for us. All right, looks like our duty station's about up. And here we go. Resolved. Everything was resolved. Did we miss anything? We did not. All right. Excellent. So, very pleased about that. Now, just for some comparison purposes, let's try doing that on normal difficulty level and see what the difference between easy and normal is. And that will, I think, be instructive in terms of you figuring out how things change. And for us too. Like I said, new experience, so we will both learn together about how the difficulty ramps up between the two. All right, loading conversation, continue. I think it might still have us on easy. So let's quit the menu. And okay, so I want to make sure that we are unique stories. Continue. And the org is still locked. So we're going to try this again and see how things go. Loading conversations. Here we go. And now we've got 40,000 from our previous duty station. And what could we have used more of? Probably another police officer, I think. But do we have enough money? We don't. We don't have enough money for another squad car, and a police vehicle is definitely out of the question. That's kind of a tough one there. Maybe we can help our guys out here with some souped up equipment that will... Let's go ahead and buy one of these and give it to this guy that we're going to have in the police van. We've got another rifle, so tell you what, let's give that to him and give, you know what, let's give the other rifle to the police van. He can be our back up. So let's give them another officer to recruit him. And he's going to get a rifle as well. Equipment, there we go. And you get a rifle. You get a rifle. Oprah is giving out rifles. All right. We've got a bulletproof vest. What else can we put in here? First aid kit. So what we can do is to help ourselves in these situations where we've got people all tied up. So he's got that and technical equipment, and he can render first aid as well. So they probably will not be able to move as quickly. However, they can address now medical situations if necessary. So hopefully that should help us out a little bit. All right, now equipment. All right, police only. First aid kit, fire extinguisher. There's a minor fire, we're not worried about that. And okay. All right. Well, I think we're about as equipped about as well as we can be. We've got some money lying around, but not enough to do anything significant with. So let's just go ahead and let her roll and see how it plays out. All right. Here we are back in San Francisco again. And we're pretty spread out here. And we will go ahead and start our duty station. All right, incident number 1. We have a car speeding, so we're going to send the nearest motorcycle officer that way. All right. All right, he's going to give him a little ticket. He'll be done quick enough. Here, what do we have here? People trapped in a broken elevator, so we're going to want to send a technical truck. Well, he's got technical tools, so let's send them. Let's see how that works out. Oh, we've got a call coming in. Let's listen in.
911, what's your emergency?
My car was stolen
Where did this happen?
in front of a shopping mall.
What's the address of where this happened, sir?
It happened at...
When was your car stolen?
I don't know. I left my car about an hour ago.
Sir, are you sure you didn't park your car in, a no parking zone, somebody's driveway, or maybe a bus stop?
I'm sure I didn't. It was a normal parking place.
Maybe you left your car somewhere else, sir.
I don't think so. No, wait. How could I forget that? It was a wrong row. Sorry.
No problem, sir. Everyone makes mistakes. But next time, before you call 911, check twice to make sure it's really necessary, okay?
Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay. Well, you notice we had started to roll the motorcycle officer just in case, but it turned out to be a non-deal. Spilled chemicals. We need a technical job with the chemical spill.
I copy. Going there.
And I'm glad we sent the technical truck over to this job, hopefully. And here we can ignore that one now because we know that that didn't happen. All right, he is resolving that rather nicely. And we've got a chemical spill where the big technical crew is going. So that should resolve pretty quickly as well. Oh, we got a police shoplifter. So waiting for the police's arrival. So he's waiting for a squad car to transport a suspect. So we'll go ahead and send the squad car that way. All right, our technical truck is complete. And let's get these technical guys back centrally located. Oh, another incident. And here we have a car driving through a red light. So almost all traffic incidents start off with the motorcycle. So off goes the motorcycle officer. And we'll take care of him, hopefully post haste.
Ready for the next case.
All right, he is done up here.
What are the orders?
Let's bring him back. Oh, we got a call coming in.
911, what's your emergency?
There's a fire here,
Where are you, sir?
in front of...
So what's on fire?
It's a garage.
What kind of a garage is it?
It's a parking garage.
All right, so how big is the fire?
It's kind of big, like the size of a bonfire.
Is the fire spreading anywhere?
Yes.
Are there any cars near the fire?
Actually, a car is already on fire.
The fire department is on the way.
Okay.
Another incident now. Here we've got man going to jump off the bridge. So we need a technical crew. Good thing.
Orders. 10-4.
Actually, you know what? Let's send him there. And we're going to need medical.
Reporting. I copy. Going there.
Injured.
22 case resolved.
All right, he's resolved.
Reporting. Affirmative.
All right, and we have a case of person got beaten by a group of thugs. We have 2 suspects, possibly armed. Let's go ahead
Ready. I copy. Going
and
there.
send the van
We're ready. I copy. Going there.
and an ambulance. So we've got firefighters on the scene,
Board.
and we were putting it out. 300 seconds, and it's pretty heavily involved.
Case solved.
All right. He's good to go. We got another incident. We have an officer here. Woman's bag suspect is running, so let's send the motorcycle officer, and we'll probably need a transport, so let's send a squad car. How are we doing over here? Oh, call coming in. Let's check it out.
911, what's your emergency?
My wife is giving birth.
Sir, keep calm. Where are you?
We were heading to hospital, but we got stuck in a traffic jam. There is no way we can get out of here. Please help us.
How far along is your wife's pregnancy?
She's in her 9th month, sir. We need help.
Sir, do you know where you are? Can you give me an address?
We're stuck near.
All right, she's in her 9th month, so this shouldn't be an emergency. So we will send the medical transport guys.
Is your wife having contractions?
Yes. Wait a second. Do you have contractions? Contractions are getting stronger and occurs very often. Send an ambulance quickly.
Sir, I've sent an ambulance, but it may not arrive before the baby does.
What? What does it mean? That's our baby. I don't know what to do.
Everything's going to be fine, sir. Do you have a name for the baby yet?
Yes? We're expecting a girl, so we'll name her Lucy after my grandma.
That's a beautiful name. Sir, I need you to stay calm, okay? You're going to listen to my instructions, and together we're going to take care of your wife and Lucy. Sound good?
Okay. Let's do it. What should I do first?
I want you to get your wife comfortable on her back on a steady, flat surface.
Okay, wait. I'll make some space on the back seat. Thank God I brought the big car. Lay down, honey. You need to lay down. Okay, what's next?
Has her water broken?
Yes, my wife says so.
Now, your wife should try to relax and breathe deeply. She's probably going to have an urge to push very soon.
Okay. Relax, sweetheart. Take deep breaths. Yes, like that. Everything will be okay. I see the baby.
Can you see the head?
Yes, it's the head.
Okay, wait until the baby is out. You'll need to be ready to catch her and protect her from falling, okay?
Okay. Okay. Darling, you can do this. Oh my God.
Sir, is Lucy breathing? Is she crying?
She isn't crying. I don't know. I don't know if she's breathing.
Okay, don't panic, sir. Here's what you're going to do. If she's not crying, you may need to clear her airway. Use your little finger to remove any mucus from her mouth, and then turn her over face down and give her good, strong pats in the back between the shoulder blades.
Okay. It worked. Oh, Jesus, I'm so happy. Lucy is alive.
You should put Lucy on your wife's stomach. Find something to tie the umbilical cord. It can be anything. Ribbon, string, even a clean shoelace.
Okay, I got a ribbon.
Now, I want you to tie a knot on the umbilical cord about 1.5 inches from Lucy's belly.
It's done. Should I cut it?
It isn't necessary, sir. You can wait until you're at the hospital.
Okay. The traffic jam looks a bit smaller. Should I drive to the hospital or an ambulance will arrive?
Just wait, the ambulance is almost there.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Okay, so the medical transport clearly wasn't sufficient. We got Mom. And what do we have here? We didn't have a chance to check. We just a technical job. So we will call off the fire truck, just leave the technical crew. Let's get these guys back in the center. We've got the person got beaten, 3 suspects. So the van's all the way across town. So we're going to have to roll probably multiple units.
Heading over there. Reporting. Heading over there.
And we've got 1 injured. So let's get the ambulance en route as well. Okay. And let's go ahead and send this other motorcycle officer. Oh,
We are ready. 10-4.
all right. Another incident. And this is medical. Sharp tool injury, massive blood loss. Let's send the helicopter.
Understood. Heading over there. What are the
And
orders?
just for fun, let's go ahead and
Going there.
send an ambulance. Oh, they should. There we go. And that situation's already being resolved. Just wanted to make sure. So let's bring this
Going there.
ambulance back.
Suspects awaiting transport.
Police transport needed. Standing by.
Okay, police transport is on the way.
Suspects in custody requesting transport.
New phone call coming in. Let's see what this one holds.
911, what's your emergency? If you can't talk, please press any digit on your phone, okay? Press twice if you're in a medical condition and you can't speak. Is your life in danger? Press once for yes, twice for no. The place where you are the doors open? Press once for yes, twice for no. All right, we have your location. Is it... I want you to wait for emergency services. They're going to be there soon.
All right. So we've got 2 pumper trucks a little too close together here. Let's bring this pumper truck. All right, police transport's arrived. The injury's been resolved. There we go. All right.
Reporting.
Let's get the squad car back down. Oh, look.
I copy. Going there.
Suspects. We got 2 suspects. So you can go, you can go, you can go, and you can go. All right. All right, so we have a motorcycle here, motorcycle here. We'll move him down. We got medical transport. We got ambulance here, ambulance there. And we got the helicopters way out there. Let's bring him in. All right, with new incident. We have police officers. People, we got 2 suspects. Then we got drinking. Let's go ahead and send the 1 car. They're going to resolve here in a second.
Ready for the next case.
Okay.
We are
And let's send a squad car down here also. Everybody else's should be good.
What are the orders?
Let's bring the van back to a central location and move the squad car up here to increase our coverage. All right. And these guys are going to get some probably drinking in public tickets. And their presence is unnecessary now, so let's go ahead and move them out. Oh, sorry. Clicked the wrong one.
Waiting for orders.
All right, you get up there. That's your order. All right, case is resolved. Squad car back up here. All right, looks like our duty shift is over. And we've got, what is this situation going on here? Oh, we got a technical problem here.
Ready. Affirmative.
Blocked by closed door obstacle. Well, see, that's my fault. I should have sent the technical crew earlier when he mentioned that the door was opened.
Waiting for instructions.
Reporting.
All right.
Reporting.
And here we go. This will start to resolve here in a second. All right. So technical crew's on. And he's paralyzed. Okay. That's not a good situation. But our medical folks are taking care of him. And
On my way to hospital.
there we go. All right. We ignored the stolen car, of course. Everything else got resolved. And we got 36,000. Now we've got 2 injured firefighters, so that's not necessarily a good thing, but which means that they'll probably be out of service for a while. They're going to be out of service for a day, out of service for 2 days. So we may want to look at bringing on some additional firefighters to take their place while these 2 are hurt. Otherwise, we're going to end up being short-staffed. And let's go ahead and recruit them. All right, so he can go here. He can go here. And the technical crew will be good. We have no one. Oh, we have no helicopter, folks. So let's get someone in that helicopter. That could be a real problem. All right. So we're staffed up on the police side. We got $67,000. So let's look at our crew. Looks like we can get ourselves another squad car. And I don't know about you, but I think we could probably use it. So let's go ahead and buy a squad car. And do we have any staff for it? We don't. So we're going to need a couple of officers. Well, at least one here. We'll recruit him. And there's another one here. Excellent marksmanship. Gavin. All right, let's start a new team. And he will be another police car. And, all right. There we go. And they have no weapons, so we want to make sure we get them guns. 2 guns. All right, we're down to 11,000, so we need to really watch ourselves here. And let's give this crew here, the technical truck, also some medical, so they can help if necessary. And let's move this unit up. Oh, it dropped us out. That shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. There we go. Now it's working. Okay. And whoop. A little touchy. Okay. So we've got that. We've got a medical transport. So let's go ahead and get that medical transport on the road. Since we already have the vehicle, we just need to do some staffing. And let's get this medic and that medic. And why don't we get them a first aid kit, or maybe 2 first aid kits? 2, yeah. So We get them 2 first aid kits, then they're going to be able to respond to medical emergencies as well. If both of our guys in there, and let's see, they are guys, have the first aid kits to respond with. All right. So we have increased our capacity. We're down to $1,000. And those 2 firefighters are going to have to heal up. And let's start our deployment one more time. All right, looks like they've added our additional police car way down here at the bottom. And so we don't really want him up at the bottom, down at the bottom. Let's get him up top. We have our technical truck. We have pumper. All right. So I think we're set. As long as we don't have any major fire emergencies, we should be able to roll through this pretty well. Here we go. Up, phone call coming in, our first of the shift.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? There are some guys here fighting. Can you do something about it?
How many of them are there?
4 men are fighting.
Can you give me a precise address of the incident?
Yes, of course. It's at...
Did you see if they had any weapons?
One of them picked up some kind of club.
Is anybody injured?
It's hard to tell, but one of them has taken a lot of punches. I just can't believe he's still standing after that.
I'm sending emergency services right now.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, so let's see what this police emergency was that came in. Shoplifting. So I guess we're going to give a notice to appear. We've got ambulance and obviously 2 vehicles, including the van, down there since we have multiple suspects here. All right, so we still have 2 patrol cars and a motorcycle officer. If we need 2 motorcycle officers and 2 squad cars. Okay, we have police intervention. We have 1 suspect drunk driver.
What are the orders? On my way.
All right. And he needs backup. So let's go ahead and send him some backup.
Right away.
And we need medical assistance.
Understood.
Okay, so we've still got 2 police units.
On board.
All right, how's this resolving? Oh, we got an incident. We'll have to take that a minute. Person is overdose on drugs, critical medical condition. So
What are the orders?
let's send the chopper. Oh, send the chopper. All right, now let's check in on this incident here. Our caller has been resolved. He's resolved in 30 seconds. He'll be resolved in 30 seconds. So we're good.
Standing by. That's not possible.
Another call.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? My stomach hurts really bad.
What's your address, sir? All right, does anything else hurt?
I have a terrible headache.
So, do you have any other symptoms?
No, I don't think so.
Sir, have you drank alcohol lately?
Well, I went to a party last night and maybe I drank a bit too much.
Sir, it's probably a result of too much alcohol last night. I think that's the reason. I can't send an ambulance in such a situation, so here's my advice. Wait a couple of hours. If the pain is still there or it increases, get yourself to the emergency room at the hospital, okay?
Okay, I guess you're right. Bye.
Standing by.
Reporting. Heading over there.
All right, let's see what this call is. We're going to ignore him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, an earthquake.
Oh, God, an earthquake!
Oh, goodness. All right. That's kind of cool. All right. Oh, we have multiple incidences now. Medical insurance, we got 3 injured, so we got. Let's send him. We're gonna need him. We need him. We got ambulance here. All right. What do we got? Firefighter, large technical job. So we'll send this here. What a call coming in.
911, what's your emergency?
Oh, God, I finally gotten through. Send someone over here.
Sir, what's your emergency?
The Collinses, my neighbor's house. It literally falling apart, collapsed. I don't know what to do.
What's the address for that house?
Their house is at 125.
Were your neighbors inside?
I think so.
Okay, how many people live in the house?
6. But Ted surely went to work in the morning.
So if Ted's gone to work, there could be as many as 5 people in the house?
Yeah?
So who would be in the house and what are their ages?
A woman, 2 children or 3. Rouse is older though, she's in college, and Sue, their grandmother, she's 65.
Has the house completely collapsed?
Yes, there's only a single wall fragment left.
Can you hear anything from under the rubble? Voices, somebody calling out for help?
I don't know. I waited a while after the earthquake stopped, and I looked out the window and saw that and started calling you immediately.
Okay, listen, they need you to help.
Help? Like how?
What I need you to do is, as soon as we're off of this phone call, go over to the collapsed house, but don't walk on the rubble, okay? Maybe you can manage to figure out where the rescuers can start looking for people. Help them find them faster. But if you smell gas, stay out of the area.
Okay, got it.
You can try to get the other neighbors to start removing the rubble.
Okay, anything else?
Please wait for fire and ambulance to arrive.
I'll do as you said.
113, Lieutenant.
Okay, now that we're off the call, let's see what this is. This is a whole lot of mess here. All right, so we've got a fire inside a house, no dangerous substances, need for medical insurance. We got firefighter intervention for large fire. And what do we got here? We got, he's a technical job, so we need, oh goodness, lots of technical work. So let's see what we've got. Okay, let's see about him helping. What's he doing here? He's putting out a fire. He'll resolve in 90 seconds. Here, we got some injured people here. We got some officers. Oh, we got an ambulance we are not using, so let's get him going. All right, we've got a pumper truck. Let's see what we've got. All right. All right. And medical insurance, we got a new incident. Just fires everywhere. Okay. Technical job.
What are the orders?
What's he doing? We've got medical people here needed. Medical people needed. More medical people needed. All right, you get moving. You get moving. All right, we got a call coming in.
911, what's your emergency?
Whoa, dude. We have a situation here.
Okay, what happened?
You know, a car fell into the ground.
Sir, what's your location?
It's at...
Is there anyone still in the car?
Yeah. A woman.
All right, tell me what happened, sir.
After the quake, the road just cracked and kind of split up. And the car it just fell there.
So the car is in one of the cracks in the roadway.
It partially, slid into the hole.
How deep is the hole the car is in?
Let me have a look. Well, I don't know. 6 to 8 feet? Maybe more.
Is the car still running?
No. I mean, it was running, but the lady driving it stopped and turned it off when the shaking started. I guess she was just panicked.
Sir, if it's safe, can you check the vehicle and see if the woman has any injuries?
Okay, sure thing. Hey, hold this! Pass me my phone! Thanks.
Okay, I want you to check the driver and see if she has any injuries.
Aw, man, she's not moving. I can see blood on the airbag. The door is blocked. Boulder is blocking it, dude. Damn rubble is everywhere.
Try to open any of the other car doors, maybe one on the other side, and help her.
There's so much stuff lying around her. Damn rubble's everywhere. Are you there?
Sir, here's what I want you to do. I want you to find something heavy, and I want you to smash the window to help her.
No way. I'll get hurt. Send us some help now.
I'm sending the emergency services. Please wait for them.
Better be quick. The tremors might start again.
Reporting. I'm listening. Right away.
All right, all sorts of incidences here. And we got another
Heading to hospital.
gang war. 5 suspects. Fantastic. All right.
I'm listening.
I need you here. I need you there. You there. We've got.
Waiting for order. Understood.
All right, we've got fire truck over here.
I copy. Going there.
Large fire. Technical crew here. All right, what are we looking at? Boy, they have loaded up our plate today. Okay. And we've got this helicopter here. Let's send there. Officer under fire.
Understood.
All right.
Requesting medical injured on board.
All right. So we're looking at, again, so of course the one thing I said it would be a problem for us. Turns out it's a problem for us because we are short of fire fighters. We got large fires.
Immediate transport to hospital needed.
Injured on board.
All right, where are we looking here?
Case resolved.
And
I'm listening.
let's send him.
Fire. Need back.
Case resolved.
New call coming.
What's your emergency?
We need help. Some cables are hanging down on the field near the school. Some kids are laying under the cables. I'll go get them out of there.
Which field is it?
The one at...
Okay, be careful, sir, and don't touch the cables.
Wait, the ground under the bench is slided and there's some water flowing out. I guess some pipe has burst.
First, secure the area.
What do you mean?
Just stand somewhere near and warn other people not to go there, okay?
But I want to help.
Let's start with you figuring out exactly what's going on.
Okay.
Please take a look at the cables. Are they hanging above the ground? Are they touching the ground? Are they thick or thin?
They aren't very thick and the wind is swinging them. Oh, damn.
What happened?
They sparkle when they touch the ground, a bit like fireworks.
Those cables are live. Please, don't approach them. I'll send firefighters to come and take care of it.
So what am I supposed to do?
I want you to look around. Is there anything else going on besides the cables hanging down?
Wait, the ground under the bench is slided and there's some water flowing out. I guess some pipe is bursted.
Are the victims lying in the water?
Yes, should I get them away from there?
They need your help.
Okay, I'm not deaf. There's a girl laying on...
Okay, that probably wasn't so smart. It looks like we just got him injured. Need a firefighter for a technical job. Yeah, we've got lots of technical jobs. People under fire. Lots of injured people. He's helping. We're going to need additional ambulance here. Another ambulance here. And we got another fire. Another technical job. All right. What are we doing here? Is he doing anything? He's not doing anything. Or we're waiting for medical transport. So, where's my medical transport? We need a police incident. Shoplifter. Okay.
What are the orders? I copy. Going there. Reporting.
All right.
Waiting for orders.
All right. You get down there.
Reporting.
You get over here.
Copy. Going there.
We got some technical stuff to get in. No, lots of technical jobs. All right. He's put down 327 seconds. So that's, you're going to be there a while. All right. We got an injured, heavily injured.
Standing. Got injured. Reporting. 10-4.
All right. Let's get him going. All right. We need a police officer over here.
Orders. Understood.
All right.
Standing by.
And we've got dead kids, it looks like.
Waiting for orders.
All right.
Understood. Reporting.
Do we have any other medical?
Understood. Injured on board.
All right.
Injured on board.
All right. So they're going to the hospital. Now we have a free officer.
On my way.
And
Waiting for instructions.
what do we got going on here? All right. All right. We have another incident. We got like a suspicious guy just offered.
Ready for the next.
All right. You.
Got injured.
No.
Hospital.
Let's get him
I copy. Going
there. We want him over there. Okay. We've got our hands full today, don't we?
Waiting for orders.
All right. Let's get this guy here.
Standing by.
All right. Looks like we're done. Okay.
What are the orders? Affirmative.
Fire truck.
Dispatch reporting officer down. Reporting. I copy. Going there.
Oh, we got an officer down. Oh, fantastic. We are just doing so well at the moment.
Reporting. Heading over there.
Standing by.
Waiting for orders.
All right.
Ready for the next.
All right.
Injured on
And our duty station is over, so we got to resolve. And we got two
We're ready.
technical situations. And we resolved that one. Let's get him
Heading
to
over
this one.
What are the orders?
And you can go up that way. All right. Well, that is definitely some good stuff to keep in mind. Keeping in mind that we just simply don't have enough firefighting equipment. So we should at least get some fire extinguishers out with the police officers. So if they do respond to a situation, that they can help. They're going to put it out. They're going to get down 450 seconds. We got a fire over here. They're putting out 825 seconds. And technical job. All right, so let's switch.
What are the orders?
You go that way.
What are the orders?
You go that way. All right. What does he got? All right, he's not resolving because he is not
Reporting.
equipped to fight a fire.
I'm listening.
All right.
Right away.
And let's get an ambulance headed that way, just in case. All right, so now we're going to resolve this here, get that taken care of, 24 seconds. They're working on the fire. That time clock is moving at least. And we've got 2 injured firefighters. Fantastical. This is really working out well.
10-4.
All right. Let's send a technical truck that way.
Case resolved.
All right. That takes care of that. All right, so let's get this fire truck up here.
We're ready. 10-4.
And let's get him over there. I don't know if he's going to be able to help, but at least we can get the clock moving here. All right. And that started that clock running pretty quickly. So that should quickly help. How about here? All right, 460. And I had pretty much zero effect, which is kind of what we would expect because those guys don't have extinguishers. They just have technical tools. All right, you can see this was quite the challenging experience. The earthquake was extraordinarily unexpected. I did not see that one coming, although it was San Francisco, so I shouldn't be terribly surprised. But it was a great wrinkle to throw in there at us. And obviously, you saw what happened. It just, emergencies started popping up everywhere. And, you know, really more than we could deal with with the staff that we had on hands. And all right, so it looks like get these guys going. The technical talks probably aren't helping, but all right. And we are done. So let's see how badly we did. All right, we had a timeout for a stomach ache, but that's okay because that was the guy who was just hungover. We had a chemical hazard and a water leak. All right, so we got knocked for 2. But overall, I think we feel pretty good about it given the volume of calls that we had. Although I don't feel good about this because that is really going to hurt us for the next go round. That being said, I think that we have done quite a bit today. I think we'll come back next time and see how we do. Looks like, oh, we've been promoted to the next city, which last I checked was New York. And if San Francisco had a new wrinkle to throw at us, I can only imagine what New York holds for us. But again, we always thank you for joining us. We know that spending an hour with us is spending an hour not doing something else. So we do appreciate your time and attention. And if you do enjoy what we're doing, please don't hesitate to leave a like or a subscribe. And also comments. We love hearing from you guys and what you think about it, positive or negative. You know, we're open to feedback either way. In the meantime, we'll look forward to episode 4, New York City. And until then, enjoy.